Hey y'all. Step 14. This is where it gets trickier than it has been the other 13 steps. This is where we learn to say yes and no at the same time without saying or implying the word maybe. Like saying the word yes. Even if we're a little nervous, we're going to try it. We're going to do it. We're going to step out of our comfort zone. We're going to ask the questions that we want to know, but we're too scared to ask. We're going to say no. We're going to have that conversation with that person that we never thought we were going to ever have to have. Because the only scary time in saying yes, this is what we are going to do, is that first time. After we say it that first time, it's no longer scary any other time. Because once we say it, once we say yes to, I'm going to ask, I'm going to find out, I'm going to investigate, I'm going to do it, I'm going to say it, I'm going to, whatever it is that we have been ever hesitant to do before that was holding us back because it was something that we were afraid to do that was holding us back. We're getting ready to push past that. So that is the yes. The no, no self doubt, no stinking thinking. Remember the remember the very first step where we wrote everything down that we were leaving behind, that we were not going to accept any longer. The shit that we said we were not ever, ever, ever gonna be, that is okay. We had to say no all over again to everything that was on that list. And if you didn't keep a copy, then you have to try and remember no to this, no to that, no to this, no to that. And you don't have to remember it all at this time. But you're going to come to a time when it's going to fit something from that list, that extensive, long 3-day list. Something that's going to say, oh, that's right. I said goodbye to self doubt. I said goodbye to saying this. I said goodbye to this. I said goodbye to fear. Goodbye to this. Goodbye to that. Goodbye. You're going to remember all the goodbye tos that you said. And those are your no's. The thing is, if you still have any amount of fear, any amount of self doubt, any amount of I'm not sure that I can do it, I'm not sure that this will work, I'm not sure that I should do this, I'm not sure I should have that conversation and honor myself. It just means you have not surrendered. That means that you got to go back a couple of steps to your surrendering, which would be, let's see, surrender. Let me turn the page back. Oh, that would be like step 3. So if you have not surrendered that fear, and we're now at step 14, then that means you probably bounced around. That means you haven't fully surrendered. That means you haven't paid attention because it means that you're not ready. Because fear is definitely a no. So practice your saying yes and saying no at the same time without saying, implying, or meaning the word maybe.